Hey guys, and welcome back to a super original video. Today I'm doing it again for the third time, reviewing common quote-unquote unpopular K-pop opinions. Yes, this craze is dead, but so is my channel, so I'm doing it, I don't care. I know you're probably tired of hearing disclaimers at the start of every single video, but I have to say it to make sure I don't get attacked. This video is not meant to offend anyone. Everyone is entitled to have their own views and opinions as long as they're not just hating on anyone or just being malicious. I don't mean any hate towards anyone with this video, just putting that out there, and don't take this too seriously. This is all just for fun, and at the end of the day, K-pop is not that deep. Anyway, let's just get started. Number 1. Red Velvet is the only group who can do English versions / English songs well. It's cringe when other groups do it. Okay, I stan Red Velvet, and I can say that they definitely know how to do good English versions of songs. Like, the lyrics are on point, the pronunciation is on point. Like, I'm not denying that they can do English versions really well, but like, saying they're the only group, I don't think so. Like, have you heard GOT7's Lullaby, the English version? Like, have you heard (G)I-DLE's Oh My God's English version, or CLC's I Need You, or Monster X's Someone? Like, those aren't cringe. I honestly think you have to be careful when saying that any group is the only one who can do a certain thing, because you don't know every single group in existence. I once saw a stage where Luna was covering BTS's Not Today, and there was a comment there with loads of likes which said, they're the only girl group who can do boy group dances well. But like, I bet that person has not seen (G)I-DLE's cover of Fake Love. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Number 2. Fancy should have won Song of the Year / Boy With Love sucked. Okay, before I say anything, I'm going to remind you that this is my opinion, and I'm not saying that these are facts, and I stan both TWICE and BTS, so what I'm about to say is based solely on the songs and not on the groups themselves. Right, anyway, I like Boy With Love. I think it's a really easy song to enjoy. It's just very mood lifting and fun and light-hearted, and I listen to it quite a lot. However, I feel like it's a bit generic. Like, there's nothing really special about it, nothing really that screams Song of the Year to me. But on the other hand, Fancy just seems like Song of the Year material to me. It's so incredibly catchy. It's catchy! And it ages amazingly well, and it's a song that's loved by a massive portion of the K-pop community, and especially since TWICE had won Song of the Year 3 times in a row before, I thought they had it in the bag, which is why I was really surprised when I found out that Boy With Love won Song of the Year instead. However, I'm not going to take it away from BTS. I'm sure they worked really hard on preparing the song and the comeback. I'm not saying they didn't deserve it, but I don't know. I was just expecting Fancy to win, if that makes sense, but hey. Number 3. Jennie from Blackpink cannot sing.
That is not correct. Because according to the encyclopedia...
Most people who use this argument, they say that Jennie just shouts and screams instead of singing. But I feel like the main reason she does that is to hype up the crowd, and like, she sings in this kind of shouty voice to kind of suit the tone of the song. Like, for example, Kill This Love and D4, like, she's using a type of vocal technique which fits best with the song, which really helps her to project a really powerful sounding voice. Like, I think she just does it to suit the song and also to hype up the crowd. Like, it's not a way for her to cover up any like poor vocals. But if you listen to her in, for example, the Sure Thing cover,
love you like a brother, treat you like a friend, respect you like a lover. You could bet that.
or Stay,
점점 무뎌져가는 너의 그 무표정 속에 천천히 내려놓자며 거울에 속삭이곤 해 내 당연하게 생각하는 너지만 그게 너다워 그래도 stay with me.
you'll easily be able to tell that she can sing. She may not be the best vocalist of this generation, but by no means is she a bad one. Like, I know a lot of people prefer when she raps, and that's absolutely fine. I know some people don't like her singing voice, and that's completely fine too. Like, everyone has different preferences. But don't say that she can't sing when she has proven multiple times that she can. Number 4. Standing an underrated group does not make you better than a person who stands popular groups. Yeah, like, you can stan whoever you want to stan. It really doesn't matter, but like, if someone likes a group that's popular, that doesn't make them inferior to you, that just because you only stan underrated groups. People who say that they're superior because they only stan underrated groups just scream like, I'm not like other girls energy. Like, stan who you want to stan, but it's kind of dumb to do that just because you want to have a quirky aesthetic.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. I don't fit in, and I don't want to fit in. Have you ever seen me
stan a popular group?
That's weird.
Like, also, I don't understand when people unstan a group just because it becomes more popular. Like, do you not want your favorite group to obtain success? Like, I don't understand what the mentality behind that is. Number 5. Girl groups over boy groups / boy groups over girl groups. I know this isn't a very specific opinion, but I hear both of these opinions all the time, and I just don't really understand them. Like, yes, I'm mainly a girl group stan. I stan BTS and TXT, but that's about it at the moment when it comes to boy groups. But when I get into a group, I don't really pay attention to whether it is a boy or a girl group. I just stan the groups that interest me and whose music I enjoy. I've never really understood the massive rivalry between girl group and boy group stans. Like, what is the big difference anyway? Like, their choreography styles might be a bit different, but aside from that, the only difference is that they have different genders. Like, I'm not saying you have to like girl groups or have to like boy groups, but I feel like you can't really say one is better than the other. You can't just put all girl groups into one box and all boy groups into another box, because there are just so many of each, and you can't just generalize them and say, oh, this is better than this, because it's really more complicated than that. Like, if you just want to be a girl group stan, that's fine, but don't drag boy groups, and the same goes for the other way around. Like, if you're a boy group stan, don't drag girl groups. Number 6. Unstanning a group just because of the fan base is dumb. I'm not going to tell people that they're not allowed to unstan a group, because it is completely your choice and you don't need to provide a reason for that. If you want to stop standing a group, even if the reason is dumb, I honestly, like, it's your choice. I'm not going to force you. However, I do find it a bit of a weak reason to say that the fan base was too much. Like, the toxic parts of a fan base, from my experience, aren't that difficult to avoid, and that's coming from a Blink and an ARMY. Also, the group itself has no control over their fan base, so it's just a bit sad to see that groups are losing fans just because of the rest of their fandom. But you know, if the toxicity of a fandom does get to the point where you feel upset and uncomfortable to be part of it, then I'm not going to question your decision or force you to continue standing. As I said at the beginning, it's completely your choice. Number 7. Lisa is not the best dancer in K-pop. Honestly, to say that anyone is the best idol dancer in K-pop is a pretty bold statement, because the majority of stans aren't going to know every single idol in K-pop. Although I know nothing about dance, so I can't really say anything technical or anything, there is no denying that Lisa is definitely an extremely skilled dancer, and by watching her mentor on Youth With You, you can see that she definitely knows a lot about it. Like, she can pick out so many tiny details that just the average person would not be able to see, and you can see that she does have a strong passion for dance. Whether she's the best is debatable though. Like, I don't know if we've seen her full potential to be able to judge her on that. But I'm really hoping that if and when Blackpink have a comeback, YG will give us a dance break and an opportunity to show us exactly what she is capable of. As for their comeback, by the way, I really don't want to think this, but I feel like it's not going to happen. Like, I know they're supposed to be coming back in June, but like, we literally haven't even been given the name of the song. There have been no teasers, no concept photos, no confirmed release date. And we're already like almost a week into June. Like, there's literally no sign of the comeback. And I'm hearing all this like new Blackpink news, like, oh yeah, they're working on their solo project. And the other day I heard that Rosé's solo is apparently going to be a full album. But honestly, I'm not even listening to that because I just don't trust YG at all. Like, I don't know. I really hope Blackpink come back this month. But I feel like YG's just going to clown us again. But we'll have to wait and see. This is unrelated, but on the topic of Lisa, did you guys hear about how her former manager scammed her and stole like 1 billion won from her? Like, that's absolutely crazy, and I feel so bad for her, especially since she seemed to have a lot of trust in her manager before. It's just so awful that she was lied to and robbed like that, and I can't imagine how she must be feeling. Anyway guys, that was all that I have to say for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this. It is much shorter than my other videos, which I think is a good thing, because you probably don't want to hear me rambling on about K-pop for 20 minutes straight. So anyway, yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, feel free to drop a like and check out my other videos if you want to. Also, I would really love to hear your thoughts on these opinions, because I'm very nosy. So if you want, leave a comment down below, and yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.